Today, our topic is a fascinating yet alarming discovery. Microplastics have been found in human brains. Scientists are uncovering more about these tiny plastic particles and how they may affect our health. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Maria Azizian, a board-certified general surgeon and IFM-certified functional medicine physician. First, what are microplastics? Microplastics are tiny plastic particles smaller than 5 millimeters formed as plastic materials break down over time. They are in food, the air we breathe, and even absorbed through our skin. But these particles don't biodegrade over time, meaning they persist in the environment. And now apparently they are also in our bodies too. In a recent study from Sao Paulo, Brazil, researchers analyzed olfactory bulb tissue from 15 deceased individuals. The olfactory bulb is a small oval-shaped structure located at the front of the brain, just above the nose. It's like the brain's smell center. So when you sniff something, smell particles travel up your nose and activate sensory receptors. These receptors send signals to the olfactory bulb, which processes the information and helps your brain recognize and interpret the smell, whether it's freshly baked cookies or a blooming flower. It also connects to other parts of the brain involved in memory and emotion, which is why certain smells can instantly remind you of past experiences or trigger strong feelings. So now, back to our study. Shockingly, they found microplastics in 8 of the 15 brains. The most common type, polypropylene, a plastic used in food packaging and water bottles. A material so common in everyday life is now turning up in our brain. So the question is, how do microplastics reach the brain? But before we move on, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos about a variety of medical topics, including latest medical research, functional medicine, wellness topics, skin health, and more. So, how do microplastics reach the brain? Researchers believe that olfactory pathway, that's our sense of smell, may provide a direct route. Inhaling microplastics, especially indoors, could transport them from the nose straight to the brain. Other potential routes like blood circulation are still being explored. So what does it mean for our health? Well, unfortunately, we don't fully know yet. Some animal studies suggest microplastics in brain could cause neurotoxic effects like oxidative stress, and exposure to particulate matter has been linked to conditions like dementia and Parkinson's disease. But these connections are still being investigated. So why is this concerning? Beyond the brain, microplastics have been found in the lungs, liver, heart, and even blood. Studies link them to placental inflammation, reduced fertility, endocrine disruption, and even the spread of cancer cells in the gut. So it's a growing concern, and while we can't eliminate exposure completely, we need to have answers about what these particles are doing in our tissues. What is the big issue here? So the big issue is microplastics are everywhere. Over 500 million metric tons of plastic are produced annually, and many products contain harmful chemicals. Regulations are lagging far behind, of course, and while some international efforts like the UN Global Plastic Treaty are underway, much more needs to be done to reduce plastic production and improve public health. As clinicians, we need to be better educated about chemicals used to make these plastics. Patients may have questions, so being prepared to discuss the risks of those chemicals is a good starting point. And for everyone else, reducing single-use plastics in your daily life is a small but important step that you can take, all of us can take. So what do you think about this discovery? Should we be more worried about the microplastics in our environment? Let me know in your comment. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.